Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Well, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lie, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now.
Ooh. Anyways, you know why you're here. Welcome back to my channel. So I got some hair from Ywigs. And it came with a few things. I love this bonnet first of all because it's perfect for the hairstyle we're doing. And then the bag came with 3 bundles of the hair we'll be using. So I have it in 24 inch, 24 and 24. So 3 bundles of 24 inches, which is perfect for me because I don't like when my hair is too long. This is what the bundles look like out of the pack. It is a good amount, and the length is pretty long. It goes all the way up to here, like my belly button, which is fine. It'll probably be a little higher by the time I tuck it into my hair, but there's so much hair here. The texture is nice and silky and it feels really good. It doesn't have a weird smell. It just smells like hair, which is fine by me. And they're usually really good with the amount of hair they give you per bundle, so this is perfect. And we've got 3 bundles of this. I don't think I should need more than that for what I'm going to do. So all I'm going to do now is prep the hair. I usually prep everything on this gadget. I honestly have no idea what it's called. That is so unnecessary. Anywho, so I'm going to prep the hair, set it up over here, and get started. I don't think I'm going to add any synthetic braiding hair into my hair because that's just not the vibe I'm going for right now, but we'll see how it turns out. Look at how much hair that is. Like, what? It's gonna be so nice and full. So I usually like to split them in half because I don't want to mess it up and then do what I need to do. I like to add braiding jam to the ends because it makes it easier to section and organize. This is the amount of hair I'm thinking of putting in each braid. I want to put a lot throughout the braid so it doesn't need to be super thick. And I'm just gonna lay them down and then we'll be back once we get started. So we have gotten pretty far. This piece, I don't know how I feel about it because it's just kind of in my face and I wish there was more in between these two, but it's okay. I might end up redoing it. This is what it's looking like so far. I did the first 2 rows with no braiding hair and I don't like how it looks, so I decided to add some braiding hair and we're looking good. So now I'm just going to show you guys how I'm doing it. So I've been doing them knotless, which means I started without the braiding hair and then I just add the synthetic braiding hair in. I go in with my first piece. The braiding hair I'm using is also very short because I don't want that part of it to go all the way down the hair. Once I add in the braiding hair, I go in with my first piece of human hair and just get that in there. And then I go over it with another piece of braiding hair. I only use 2 pieces of the synthetic braiding hair per braid because, like I said, I don't want too much of it in it, and I also don't want the hair or the braids too thick. So I just braid down. So I'm going to add another piece of braiding hair. I'm using about 4 to 3 pieces per braid, I want to say, but I feel like I should be using more. And I kind of just repeat the same step until I get to the end, and I'll show you guys how I secure the braids at the end. And I'm making sure I'm adding the braiding jam as I go. So for the end, I do the same thing with my curly hair, so I'm just going to do the same thing with the straight hair. I grab a bunch of like thinner pieces of the human hair and make sure that each strand has a human hair, so all 3 strands can just be braided together. So now each strand of braid has a piece of human hair. I go in with my jam on each strand, like a generous amount, because honestly that's what I use to secure the hair in, and I just braid as far down as the synthetic braiding hair lasts, and then I'll stop braiding. So you can pretty much see like all the braiding hair is gone, it's just the human hair now. And then I add a little more jam in the end and just let it be. And that's how I finish them off. I don't like to use glue or anything like that. This is the same method I use with the curly bundles, and it stays and doesn't go anywhere. The key is also to like dip it into hot water once you're done. That helps to seal it in even more, which I've noticed. So that's what I've done with all the strands so far, and they're not going anywhere. This is how it's looking. It's full enough. I could have made it a lot fuller, but I wanted that really flat look with this hair, and you can see the ends as well. Right now it doesn't look like that much hair because I have braiding jam in it, but once I dip it and I let it dry, you really see the full volume. And this is only like 1/4 of my head, so you can imagine when it's all done. I am so in love with this hair. Baby, look at this. I'm not even fully done, but I already love it. It looks so good. I did this side with as much hair as I wanted. I literally made the human hair part of it like thicker, so it would be a little fuller, and I just can comb right through it. And I told you guys, like, the way I secure the ends, it's so seamless you can't even tell, and you see it's not coming out. Nothing, not even a strand is coming out. That's how secure it is in there. No glue, no nothing, just hair and jams. And I use this jam, Shine Jam. That's what I always braid my hair with. This specific one. I've tried the red one, but I prefer the yellow. It gets the job done. And I am absolutely in love with this. Oh my god. Now it is time to do the back. This is how much we have left. and I just finished using a bundle. I just opened the second bundle, and this whole thing is one bundle of hair, and I have 3. I might end up using a lot more hair in the back just so the back can be a little fuller, but this is one full bundle that I've used, and it looks good. I love it. Hi guys, we are officially done with the hair, and I am truly in love with the outcome. It looks so good. Of course my widow's peak is like peaking so I've just been flipping it over this way. So I let it kind of like marinate for a day or two before finishing this video because I wanted to see how it would hold up. I did end up dipping it in hot water to seal in the rest. Where I messed up was kind of putting like too thick, like the pieces I put on the ends were a little thick. I usually do them on the thinner side, so because they were thicker it looks a little bulky towards the end, but honestly everything just blends in so well anyways that you can't tell it's just me. But this is the final look. It looks so good. It's nice and full, which is what I really wanted with this style. I didn't want it too flat or too thick, which is why like the boxes are a little bigger than I usually would. I didn't want it like too big on my head either, but this hair feels so good. Like I said, it was in 24 inches. I'm gonna try to brush it out so you guys can see. So I just went to grab my hairbrush so I could brush it out for you guys a little bit. I haven't really touched it since I did it, and I haven't brushed out the ends or anything like that because like I said, like I didn't put glue in it or anything, so the ends are just a little on the thicker side and I don't want it to start falling out. So next time I do this I will definitely make it not as thick on the end pieces, and I just kind of go through and grab pieces and brush them out. Most times I just leave it alone because I love the messy vibe it gives. I feel like these are like true Zoe Kravitz braids when it looks like that. But that's what it looks like. So this side is a little bit more brushed out than this side, but I love how this side looks because they've kind of become like one clump of hair, like each strand, and it doesn't tangle or anything. My fingers go right through, which I absolutely love. The hair quality is truly amazing. Like I could reuse this literally by just like washing it and putting it right back in the braids. All this that I'm doing right now I haven't really done to the hair since I did it, and it still feels good. But you can kind of see what it looks like. It's giving braided bust down, literally. Literally a braided bust down, and especially the ponytail. This is how it looks in a ponytail. It looks so good. You can't even tell it's braids like from the ponytail itself. And what I love is how lightweight the hair actually is. I typically will not put my hair in ponytails because I don't like too much tension on my edges because your girl's already struggling as it is. So I typically would not put my hair up because I just don't want that weight. But this honestly feels so lightweight. You can't even tell it's on your head. And I just want you guys to really like see how this hair looks. It looks Chef's kiss. I love it. Let me know what you think. Would you try it out? I know we typically do boho braids with like curly hair, but I wanted something a little different. This is giving like beach waves, and that's what I really wanted. The hair did come straight, but once I wet it, it turned into like this nice loose body wave, which I am absolutely in love with and prefer. I could really straighten this out if I wanted to, but I like this vibe that it's giving me right now, and that's what we're gonna just stick with. I'm gonna do a few different styles with how I style this hair and wrap up this video that way. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment box below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel. And again, this hair is from Ywigs in 24 inches. You guys know I love to use their hair because it honestly just always gives. They give you so much hair. I didn't even use all 3 bundles. I think I used maybe like 2.5 for my entire head, but I didn't even need to use that much. But they just give you so much hair that you get your money's worth, and I love that. But that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Keep watching for different ways I style this hair. Bye.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chilling, I GDMing, yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared for it. Instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know.